Good day, one and all. Our journey today begins with an impactful verse from the Bible, Isaiah 65:24. It says, "I will answer them before they even call to me." This verse offers a resounding reassurance that God is always listening, always waiting, and always ready to respond. Consider the story of a woman named Sarah. Sarah lived in a small town and faced seemingly insurmountable financial struggles. Despite the hardships, she remained steadfast in her faith, praying every day for a breakthrough. She prayed not just for herself, but for her family, her friends, and even those who had wronged her. Sarah's story is a real-life testament to the power of prayer. After many months, a surprising opportunity arose that changed her financial situation dramatically. Sarah's prayers had been answered, and it seemed, even before she had called. There's also the tale of a young man named David. David was dealing with a prolonged illness. He spent days and nights praying for strength and healing. His prayers weren't just pleas for help, but also offerings of gratitude for the love and support he was receiving. David's condition slowly began to improve. His doctors were surprised by his sudden turnaround. David, however, knew that it was the power of prayer and his faith in God that made the difference. These stories serve as powerful reminders that God listens and answers. It doesn't matter how big or small your needs may be. It doesn't matter if you think you're insignificant. To God, you are special. He cares about everything that concerns you. He loves to hear you call upon His name. Embrace the promise that God will answer in His timing. And sometimes, before you even call, stand firm in your faith, knowing that whenever you call upon Him, He answers. Make it a habit to practice the action words in Matthew 7:7. Ask, seek, knock. God will not only listen, but He will also answer the desires of your heart for His glory. Every single prayer you utter, whether whispered in the quiet of your room or cried out in a moment of desperation, is heard. God listens, God cares, and God answers. Remember Sarah and David's stories. Their experiences are not unique. They are shared by countless others who have found the power of prayer in their lives. You too can experience this power. Pray and believe. God will answer you. And so, as we close today, remember that God is not too busy for you. Your needs, no matter how big or small, are important to Him. You matter to Him, so pray as long as you have breath. God listens, God answers, always